Okay, I want to demonstrate a new process that I've been working on. I call it active filtering. And what it's good for is when you have a set of data, such as a map, that correlates with a similar set of data. This allows you to essentially filter out very specific portions of that data set and to see other variations of it. So in the case of this map where we have essentially what we have here is a road map taken from Google Maps. What this has is it has a similar map that's taken from a satellite. Additionally, it has a similar map that is a topological map. And so what we want to do is we want to be able to interact with this map and be able to pull out those very specific sets of the map from it. And so what I have is I have our interactive surface here, which is essentially just a projected image down onto the table, in addition to an infrared camera mounted on the ceiling that is tracking the position of various objects on the table. And I have, this is something that I built, which is an active filter. And what it is it's a clear piece of plexiglass. And this essentially acts as a filter window to our map. It has 4 infrared LEDs that the camera can track, and then a little momentary push button that turns the LEDs off and on. Now these LEDs, they don't emit any visible light. It's invisible, and so you get this sense that there's something going on, but you don't quite know what it is. And so, for example, on this road map, you have a lot of density here of what's been developed, but over here you get the sense that there's probably a lot more going on topographically than there is from an infrastructure standpoint. And so if you move the active filter over to it and push the button down, you can instantly see the topology of this area. And so as you move it around, the camera will actually track its position so that you could move to pretty much any spot on the map, and it's going to follow along and be showing you kind of what's the topological underpinnings of this map. And so there's a wide variety of uses. If we just move straight into a topological view, one thing that we could do is, as we're looking at these mountain ranges, maybe we want to get a sense for, vegetation underneath. And so in the topological view, we could go over to these mountains and we could pull up the satellite view of what's there. And so as we do that, we can see that there's these, dense patches of forests, but we also see kind of over in this range here that there's been a lot of development going on, so lots of just bare areas. And again, similarly as before, it just straight up tracks the active filter, which again, just a piece of plexiglass. And so as we're kind of going through and we're looking at a variety of data sets, this just really helps to hone in on a smaller subset of that data where there's a particular equivalency that we want to look at. And that's it.